You good back there, Bubbles? You good back there? My little love muffin? My little man? That's my little man. We're gonna go home, little man. You okay? You right back there? Hi guys, good evening. Good evening. Tiffany 100 Plus. I am here picking up Mario from Southeast Veterinary Neurology. He had his Cytosar infusion treatment today. We had good news. I would say it's good news. As far as his exam went, everything was stable. From the last time, they said he was perky and happy, and they were happy to see him that way. Dr. Jur kind of agreed with me that I really couldn't gauge whether or not it was just a coincidence or the fact that he's been perky the last 3 weeks, if it was because he got the infusion again and it was working better, or if it was because he was just getting more adept to being blind and getting more comfortable. Right, honey? My little love muffin back here. My little love muffin. I love you. So he said, yeah, you're right. You really can't. I mean, there's really no way of knowing definitively which it is. But he was perky, and he said, okay, so what we're going to do is just stick with what we're doing. We don't want to change anything up on him. His variances are so slight from when he's good to when he's bad, so that we don't want to change anything. So we're going to keep doing the infusion. We are going to, I am going to do one change, and that is I am going to drop half a milligram of his pred. Hey, baby. Hey. Honey, you okay? You okay, Bubba? So, he's currently on 2.5 milligrams a day. So I am going to drop it down to 2 milligrams. It's not a very big drop. It's very slight. It's something that he was on for years, and he was fine at that dosage. I do believe in my heart, there's no scientific evidence, but I do believe in my heart that the change in the Cytosar treatment is what caused the relapse. So now that he's back on the infusion, I feel comfortable dropping the pred 5 milligrams, because although pred is a miracle drug and a lifesaver in a lot of cases, it is also terrible for their system. So, and it's causing the issue on the back of his neck. They did say it looks much better today than it did when I sent the pictures 2 weeks ago, and it does look like it is healing in a lot of areas. So that's good news, again, because the pred was high in his system, and now that it's been dropped back down to 2.5 milligrams, it's kind of working its way out of his system. So I'm going to drop it just a little bit more and bring him back down to 2, and then hopefully that will get his system back on track, and his skin will start to heal, and then that won't be an issue anymore. That is the hope. That's the hope. So, but he did have a good treatment. He did well. They said he was fantastic. They actually kind of laughed when they took him from me. I was sitting on the chair in the lobby, and they came to get him, and I put him down on the ground, and they're like, should we carry carry him? I'm like, no, he's fine. And he walked right next to the nurse, went right down the hallway, right to the door that he normally goes in. Because again, he's been doing this for so long, he knows his way around, even the hospital. So they kind of laughed about that, and they said, you know, he knows what he's doing back there, and he loves everybody. So that's at least good. So he is sleepy. It's late. I'm sure he's hungry. So we're going to get him home, get him his meds and his dinner, and then we are going to snuggle, and we are going to watch probably the last few episodes of Cobra Kai. A little Valentine's night with me and the babies. And I'm sure he will fall right asleep and wake up tomorrow morning back to his happy, goofy self. This does take a little bit out of him. He is tired by the end of the day, which is to be expected. I dropped him off at 8:30 and it's now almost 7, so it's a very long day. But he just goes home, has his dinner, goes to sleep, and wakes up perfect in the morning every time. Thank God. So that is what we will be doing. Just to give you guys a little bit of an update, because I know you're probably wondering, with Blue and Wilbur, Amy is, I've been speaking with Amy all day, pretty much, on and off, and she is beside herself. She is just not in a great headspace to be able to come on live and update you guys. So I will just let you know that Blue is doing well. He's still in the hospital. He will be in the hospital till at least tomorrow. But he is doing well, and that is very good news. The not so great news is Wilbur has had no improvement. He's still not moving. He's still not getting up. Amy has been with him around the clock since yesterday, doing everything possible. She's gotten advice from everybody, not only the vet, but people in the acreage who have several pigs. One woman actually came to the house today to help Amy, who has 16 pigs on her property and is very well versed in pigs, and helped Amy today and gave her some advice. Amy has been basically a triage nurse around the clock with Wilbur, every like 30 minutes to an hour since yesterday. She is doing everything that she's been told to do. She is giving him syringing, baby food, and medications, and Gatorade, and water. He is taking it. He is licking it. He is absorbing it. He is taking it in. He's just not lifting his head to do anything on his own. But he is, when she's syringing it, he is swallowing it. He is getting the nutrients, which is very vital right now. And then she is also hydrating him rectally, which was something that we found out about by these amazing women that live in the acreage, that have reached out to help, that have pigs, that are well versed in pigs, that rescue pigs, that know a lot about them. And they also told her to hydrate him rectally as well, both with water and Gatorade, to keep him hydrated, as hydrated as possible during this. We don't know what the outcome is going to be, which is very, very scary, very traumatizing. As you can expect, Amy's beside herself, as I'm sure is Carol and Shelley and Keith. It's not a good place to be in, and to see and to witness, and to not know and to not have any answers. So please keep them all in your prayers, and keep Wilbur in your prayers. One good thing is sorry, forgive me. But when she was at the house with Amy, they were changing out his comforters, they were moving him around, they were talking to him, they were rubbing his belly, they, you know, and he did react. His ears perked up, his little mohawk was raised, which the woman said is good. It means he's happy, which was a behavior that, you know, we weren't really familiar with. But when they raise their hair like that, you would think it would mean they're scared or they're upset or they're defensive, but no, that means they're happy. So he was reactive to them being there, to them touching him and loving on him and talking to him and moving him around. So that was good. And also it is good that he is actually taking what Amy is syringing him into his mouth, because he needs whatever water and nutrients that we can get into him, because he has not eaten on his own in days. The other worrisome part is he has not urinated either. So, like I said, Amy is kind of beside herself right now, so that is why you have not gotten an update. So I figured while I was doing the Mario update, I would give you guys a quick update just so you know what's going on. So it's kind of a wait and see, and again, he's being cared for literally around the clock. He's getting everything he needs every 30 minutes to an hour. And it's just a wait and see at this moment for the next 24 hours. Hopefully he'll perk up. That's what we're praying for, but we just don't know right now. So, like I said, please keep everybody up there at the house in your prayers, because this is very, very hard on them. Shelly and Keith will be back to the house tomorrow. If I know Shelly, probably sooner than she should be, because they love Wilbur. Amy and Carol love Wilbur, and this is very hard on them. We all love Wilbur. He's been a part of our family since he was a baby. So, of course, they're going to do everything possible for him, and they are doing everything possible for him. But I just wanted to give you guys an update, because I know she does not have it in her to do it herself. So please, again, keep them in your prayers. Continue to say prayers for Blue. He's doing well, but he's not 100% out of the woods yet. If you've got some spare prayers for my little guy back here that he heals up, I'll take them. And I do have the donate button on this video, as well as all the links as usual, if you would like to donate towards any of them and our ongoing mission. We would be very, very grateful. I am going to sign off now. I know you're looking at blackness. You can't even see him back there, but I can't light up my whole car while driving on the turnpike. But I did want to give you guys not only an update on Mario, but an update on what's happening in Loxahatchee, because I know that you guys are just as invested as we are. So I just wanted to let you know what was going on. I am in a little bit of traffic now, so I'm going to sign off. Again, thank you guys all for your continued love and support and your prayers. This is Tiffany, 100 Plus, Abandoned Dogs, Everglades, Florida.